From the new Children's Hospital Tower, the 28th Annual Loma Linda University Children's Hospital Foundation Gala. Resiliency. Please welcome our MCs for the evening, Heather Froglier and Trevor Wright.
Good evening, friends. We're so glad you could join us, and welcome to the 28th Annual Loma Linda University Children's Hospital Foundation Gala. We're so happy to be here tonight for this very special virtual gala. We're sending you all good wishes during these unprecedented times. The world feels so different now than it did a year ago. More than ever, Loma Linda University Children's mission is vital as we strive to make every child healthy through mind, body, and spirit.
To help us welcome you this evening, we are joined by our presenting sponsor, Elena Matthews.
Welcome to the 28th Annual Foundation Gala in support of the young patients at Loma Linda University Children's Hospital. This year, it is my honor, along with my son Nathan Matthews and his partner Alexis Leyva, to come together as the presenting sponsors of this incredible event. Tonight's theme of resiliency is especially relevant as we support our most vulnerable children during National Child Abuse Prevention Month. Acknowledging the neglect and trauma that children in our communities experience is uncomfortable for all of us, but it is no reason to turn our heads and hearts away. Tonight, we shine a light on this need and we ask that you join us. When our communities come together to bring healing to the most vulnerable among us, we have hope. Tonight, you are a part of that community, creating a strong future for the children of inland Southern California. Thank you for allowing us this privilege and for joining us on this journey tonight.
Thank you, Elena, and thank you also to Nathan and Alexis and your family's continued support for the children of our community.
We are hosting for the first time from the new Children's Hospital, part of our Dennis and Carol Troche Medical Campus. Because of you, this has become a reality. We've designed this program to take you on a journey and have a first look at the new Children's Hospital Tower. We have a wonderful evening planned for you tonight, full of incredible stories, celebrations, and opportunities to support your local children's hospital. Our focus this evening is childhood resiliency. Resiliency is defined as the capacity to recover from difficult life events, and we all learned a lot about that this past year. Let's pause and take a look at what resiliency means to some of our Loma Linda University Health family.
Childhood resiliency to me means babies, kids, and adolescents who are at death's door surviving, turning a corner, and then thriving.
Childhood resiliency is bouncing back from adversity.
I liken it to a ball being thrown against a wall, the wall being the trauma or what's happened in the environment for the child, and how well that child bounces back.
And do so with confidence, self-worth, and a sense of self-being.
Resiliency is seeing a child not let abuse define them.
It is the capability to flourish despite the hardship they experience.
Seeing our children go through the toughest times in their life, the struggles they face, and not letting it define their future.
The ability to smile despite all the pain and injury they've experienced, to come in and share with us and tell us that they're happy to see us. To me, that's what childhood resiliency looks like.
Even in the most terrible circumstances, they can come through the other side. And I've seen a lot of it firsthand down here, but it's just an amazing thing.
These kids are triumphing over the hard situations. They're fighting with passion, and they're facing challenges that they never thought they would have to.
There are very few things that are more gratifying than watching a child who's been severely injured leave the hospital and then later on come back to one's office with a smile on their face, recovered, and basically getting back to their usual health.
I think we can learn a lesson from these children. As adults, we get so flustered and get so worried when we get a diagnosis or something doesn't go our way. But you look at these kids, you just see the smiles on their faces and the happiness that they have, and they're facing very difficult challenges, very difficult circumstances.
Childhood resiliency is created when we support our children with strong, bonded relationships so that adverse events that happen do not overwhelm them, but that coming out on the other side of those events teaches them healthy ways to cope with the challenges of life.
Resiliency isn't something that a child is either born with or they aren't born with. It's a skill, and it's something that can be built upon and strengthened. From the minute a child comes through the doors of Loma Linda University Children's Hospital, every interaction with them is a chance to foster resiliency.
What an incredible testimonial of what resiliency stands for. There are many ways for you to support children in our community. Here are some options we encourage you to use during tonight's program.
On the bottom right of your screen, you will see a purple donation button where donations can be made throughout the evening. Our live and silent auctions are opportunities to bid on items to help our young patients. We have some exclusive live auction packages and great silent auction items tonight. Directly at the bottom of the screen, you will be able to bid on our live auction items by selecting the other category under the silent auction tab to place your bids. Although we are physically distant, we can still be socially connected.
Now on the right side of your screen, you should see a chat box. Let us know your name and where you're tuning in from. Now please welcome our Senior Vice President for Advancement, Rochelle Bissell.
Thank you, Heather and Trevor. We are so grateful to have each and every one of you joining us tonight. I'm excited to be here in front of our Come Unto Me sculpture on our new medical campus. This sculpture will continue to bring joy and comfort to both our patients and their families. Please join me in prayer as we ask for God's blessing on this evening. We ask for special blessings on each child that is in our care and for the caregivers doing their best to provide incredible care when it's needed most. Lord, it's been a tough year. I ask for blessings and healing on this community, on the healthcare workers who have tirelessly served our community. We ask for blessings on our leadership team as they continue to serve this community in the best way possible. Thank you for being with us this evening, and we ask for your blessings on this event. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Rochelle, for that special prayer. It is my honor to be standing here giving you the first viewing of our new state-of-the-art pediatric emergency department. Wow. This is one of the most important expanded services that we provide to children. Tonight, we are especially heartened to recognize and thank those who made this event possible, our sponsors. I want to acknowledge the trials the pandemic has created for so many of us. Each of you has struggled, we all have, as have our patients, their family members, and each member of our Loma Linda University Health family. I also want to thank everyone for being online for our 28th annual gala. Doing something online is a challenge for us. It's a challenge for you to watch this on a screen instead of being here in person. But we're doing the best we can given the limitations of the pandemic. This is the first event hosted from our new Children's Hospital Tower on the Dennis and Carol Troche Medical Campus. The significance of this emergency department can't be overstated. It is a one-of-the-kind in the Inland Empire, and it is focused specifically for kids. The equipment, everything about it was designed for state-of-the-art care of children. There are some amazing accomplishments this year for our Children's Hospital. We achieved magnet status in 2020 for our entire Children's Hospital. That recognizes the special nursing care and the related care provided to our patients. We were recently named a Best Maternity Hospital by Newsweek and by the Leapfrog Group. We were also named a Top Children's Hospital by the Leapfrog Group 3 years in a row, 2017, 18, and 19. All possible because of the dedication of our frontline workers, patients, and of course, because of you. Tonight, we're going to learn how a new neuronavigation system will help the outcomes for our young patients. Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie. We are here in one of the neurosurgery patient recovery rooms on the 9th floor of the new Children's Hospital Tower. This year, we're supporting the purchase of a pediatric neuronavigator. To help us understand what a neuronavigator is, we are joined by Dr. Tanya Manassian.
Dr. Manassian is one of only 300 practicing pediatric neurosurgeons in the entire country. Her chosen field of medicine is always pushing forward to be on the cutting edge of technology due to the precision needed to succeed. Thank you for being here, Dr. Manassian, and thank you for what you do for our patients.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me here.
So tell me, what exactly is the neuronavigation system and what does it do?
The neuronavigation system is critical in helping us perform life-saving brain surgery while preserving brain function. It provides guidance or navigation into the depths of the brain, avoiding eloquent areas that are incredibly sensitive to surgical manipulation. So the system is utilized in surgeries for removal of pediatric brain tumors, vascular malformations, epilepsy surgery, and more. Also with this system, we can perform the same surgery but with an even smaller incision, which lessens the risk of surgery, reduces the hospital stay, and allows for a quicker recovery with less postoperative pain.
I can't imagine attempting neurosurgery without the most advanced equipment. Why is this neuronavigation system so important to what you do?
Yeah, so this neuronavigation system helps us plan and perform surgery with increased accuracy, precision, and reliability, which in turn improves patient outcomes, reduces potential neurological deficits, and lowers the risk of revision surgeries. It is critical to our everyday work in providing top-tier neurosurgical care for the children in our region.
You know, as a mother myself, I know how daunting surgery can be for your child. Will this equipment make a difference for the children you treat?
Yes, absolutely. So it is a very integral part of surgeries we perform in our pediatric patients that have neurosurgical conditions. You know, the human brain is the most complex structure in the universe where every millimeter counts and it means something for the child's function and neurological outcome. This neuronavigation system aids us in performing safe surgery with pristine outcomes.
Wouldn't every parent want this for their child?
Yes, so brain surgery in a child is incredibly daunting. It is very scary for both the child and the entire family. My patients' parents look me in the eye before surgery asking if their child will be whole postoperatively. They want to make sure their child will be able to play and run and laugh and just be a child again. I can guarantee that with the help of leading-edge neuronavigation technology, we can perform safe surgery with the ultimate goal of preserving the child's brain function. Serving our community, our children, is truly special, and it really is a privilege. We want to provide nothing short of excellent outcomes.
This is so amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Manassian, for being here with us and for everything that you do for the children at Loma Linda University Children's Hospital. Every child in the Inland Empire deserves the very best outcome. The question on every parent's heart as their child faces neurosurgery must be, will my child be the same? Let's give every child the greatest gift by funding this neuronavigator for Dr. Manassian and her neurosurgery team. Jim, let's start the giving.
Thank you, Sherry, and thank you, Dr. Manassian. Are you having any fun yet, ladies and gentlemen? Are you enjoying this virtual gala? What are you wearing? Are you wearing pajamas? Are you wearing sweats? We tried, but they said no here tonight. We are all here gathered a little bit socially distanced in this wonderful place to bring you this incredible virtual gala. I haven't even told the studio audience I'm going to do this, but I'm going to ask studio audience make a little bit of noise. See? We really do have a few friends here. We're all being very careful, but we are just so thrilled to be here to join you in front of this beautiful new medical campus. I mean, look at this incredible view. This is all the result of people coming together collectively to give over the years, and we're going to continue to do that tonight. We have some very important equipment we would like to fund as well. So make some noise at home if you would like to help us fund this equipment. Okay, that was loud. Okay, hold on. So I am very thrilled to say this. It is time for our 2021 Fund a Vision. Normally, if you come to the gala, you know it takes us about 17 hours to get to this point after salads and everything else. It took about 6 minutes to do it here. But we have a very short period of time to raise a lot of generosity and help many children. So the Fund a Vision this year will be part of providing health care to children in this community with this new incredible neuronavigator. I can barely say it. I don't understand what it is, but I do know that that if you give $1 tonight, if you give $100 or $100,000, you're going to be changing lives and helping families in our community. This thing is a GPS system for the brain, if you will. So we invite you now to give. We invite you to click those wonderful donate buttons you see on your screen there. I think there's a blue one there. There might be a kind of a reddish pink one as well. Depends on what you're watching us on. Click the donate button and help us fund this incredible equipment. You will see several levels of giving that you can choose from tonight. Again, you know, $100. You can even give a custom amount. If you want to give $777, go right ahead. If you want to give $1 million, how many zeros in a million? It was 6, but I think it's like 8 now with COVID. I don't know, it's changed. Our goal tonight, if you look above, somewhere above me right now, you're going to see a thermometer, I believe, or at some point, and that's about a $300,000 thermometer you will see. It's not about, it is actually. And that is our goal tonight, to raise $300,000 for just this wonderful equipment in the next few minutes if we have that capability. And at home, do you think we have that capability? Make some noise. Kids, make your parents go like this if you're watching. All right. We would love to help all the doctors, this fantastic doctor you just watched, and so many people here every day that help children with this new equipment to heal children without constraints. So if you're having any issues tonight giving, if these donate buttons somehow, if you can't find them, if you can't click them, or you just want to pretend it's a telethon in 1978, we have a phone number for you. You can just call and give the old-fashioned way. If you would like to, you can just call. That's it's done with the phone. I don't know if you guys remember how that works, but you can dial 909-558-5010 if you would like to donate without hitting the donate buttons. If you'd like to do it the old-fashioned way, please do that. Again, that's 909-558-5010. You can also dial that number if you'd like pizza delivered. It's really good. No? Don't? Okay, scratch? No, they said no to the pizza. I'm sorry. All right, well, let's take a look at where we stand, right? This is why we're here tonight, to raise that incredible generosity, to fund this equipment. Let's take a peek. I have 47 monitors going on all around me, so I'm going to look and see. Excuse me, 1 second. Does that say $92,000 of generosity? Give yourselves a round of applause. Studio audience, what do you think? We're getting close to $100,000 of generosity already. This is fantastic. We're going to say thank you to Richard and Carol. I've got all kinds of names streaming here. Andre is giving. The Desert Guilds are giving. This is beautiful and wonderful. Sean Ramirez is jumping in. You can give right now by clicking that donate button and give. Give. Let's get it going. We're going to go over $100,000 of generosity. We just passed $100,000, everybody. What do you think? That's amazing. Studio audience, you can go crazy at any time. It's just helpful. You know, what are you going to say? I think, this is amazing. There's so many people giving collectively. And if you've ever been to the gala, you know this is that wonderful time where you can kind of see each other giving and the bid cards are flying. But right now we're giving collectively, whether somebody's 6 houses down or maybe 6,000 miles away watching. Who knows where people are watching? We are coming together to help children, and we thank you for giving. Give right now. I think we just got a $25,000 gift. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to hear it's from? Big Hearts for Little Hearts Desert Guild. Give it up for them. What a fantastic donation. $25,000 of generosity. That is incredible. Becky's just given WD Fascination Ranch. I got to look some of these things up. I don't know what it means. Carrie and Judy, thank you so much. Glenn, Stanley, so many people giving. Is that my $40,000 gift? Okay. Every dollar counts, everybody, but is it okay if we tell you about some of the big ones? We have a $40,000 gift from Big Hearts for Little Hearts, Loma Linda Guilds. What do you think? I am just floored. I am floored. I'm also over 50, so I can barely read the small numbers over there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you just saw something happen, did that just happen? The 6-figure thing, did that just happen, everybody? I just don't even want to say it out loud because I'm scared, but $100,000 gift was just received from Johnny and Kimberly Hernandez. I don't have words. Okay, that family, I promise you, that family would like you to join them. Maybe not at the $100,000 level, maybe not at even a $50 level, but any amount you can give. If you have a child that would like to take part in this, if they've been helped by this incredible hospital, if they know someone that's been helped, and they'd like to give $1, $3, there's a button there. It says custom, and you can give a very, very specific amount, high or low. But these wonderful families that are giving right now, Melissa cost, ladies and gentlemen, $2,500 of generosity. Thank you to Melissa for that wonderful gift. We've got Ronald and Trevor and Romina and Robert again and Kevin. Apparently you have to be named Robert to give tonight. I don't know. Beverly Buckles has just given a wonderful gift. Give it up for Beverly Buckles, everyone. Donald and Kenneth. I know I'm missing some names. They're flying in so fast and furious. This is wonderful and fantastic. We have a $25,000 gift from Michael Hernandez. Thank you, Michael. You're fantastic and wonderful. So much collective giving. This is awesome and wonderful. I'm probably off my mark and off my script. I don't know anymore. We are so close to getting to our $300,000 goal. We have an incredible story or two still coming up that I want you to hear, and we have some great live auction items coming up that will benefit some incredible children. But right now, if you have not had a chance, go ahead and click that donate button. Any giving amount is highly significant. I promise you that. This is all a collective effort, a community effort to come together and to help. And speaking of helping, how about a $3,000 gift from Dominic Hernandez, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you, Dominic. Fantastic gift. Thank you for your generosity. Getting closer and closer. Is it really? I keep doing this. They're going to hate me in the control room, but I keep wanting to see closer. It's $292,000. Like 10 years ago, I could have seen that without moving. $292,000 of generosity, everybody. We're getting very close to that wonderful goal. And when we get there, I want you to scream and shout like crazy and make your neighbors wonder what the heck is going on. We have one more gift I would like to announce. This is a fantastic one. Tim and Carol just gave a $15,000 gift. Ladies and gentlemen, go crazy for them here in the studio. The Rochford family, thank you, thank you, thank you. All the way back up to the Big Arts, Little Arts, and the guilds that started all this off. That was absolutely crazy. We're getting so close to $300,000. If you've not had a chance yet, now is a perfect time. If you'd like to give $100, it's 3 minutes in Whole Foods. We can do this. Give right now. Hit that donate button. We are getting very close to making that happen. I would just love to see Dr. Manassian and everyone that works with her when they hear that we are able to fund that equipment and letting them know how many children they are going to be able to help, more than they already do, of course, but that equipment is going to be absolutely amazing. 1,200 children a year treated for neurological disorders, and 1 out of 5 is going to be helped by that equipment. You know the brain is the most complex thing in the universe, so what we're doing right now is going to help them navigate that most incredible piece of the human puzzle. We are getting so close to $300,000. Everybody, we would like you to continue giving at this time. I am being told I've got to go. We got many things to get to. But right now, hit that donate button and give any amount you would like to. We are going to surpass that $300,000 level tonight, and it is because of you and your generosity at whatever level you are choosing to give at. Give yourselves a round of applause at home. Studio audience, let's go crazy for everybody here. Thank you for helping us provide top-tier neurosurgical care for children of our region. I'm stalling just a little bit more because I wanted to go to $300,000 right here, right now. I think it's at $298,000. Sylvia is given, Hugo is given, Steve just gave, Veronica, Brenda, Patrick, Carla, Ed. Who knows where all these people are hanging out? Rodney, Lizette, Sherry, Daryl, Kimberly, Lynn, Helen. We're getting closer and closer. Evelyn and Scott and Jennifer. It's amazing. So many people coming together to help. All right, you've heard enough from me. We're going to get to the $300,000 very shortly. We are going to welcome back Rochelle in just a moment here to take it away. We have live auction items coming up. We have some very special stories coming up. Thank you for sharing your evening with us. Let's turn it back to Rochelle.
The Hometown Hero Award recognizes the contributions of individuals who share our passion for children and help enrich the quality of life in our communities. It is with great privilege that we award the 2020 Hometown Hero Award to Robin Diamond Ward. Robin has been a true champion and advocate for our community. She supports many nonprofits throughout the Inland Empire, dedicating her time and voice, including serving on the board of the Loma Linda University Children's Hospital Foundation. Robin is a dedicated volunteer to Loma Linda University Health and Loma Linda University Children's Hospital Foundation. Being a mother to a child who was born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome, Robin is an enthusiastic advocate for pediatric health care. Robin, on behalf of Loma Linda University Children's Hospital Foundation, I am honored to present you with this much-deserved award.
This award means everything. It's definitely not expected, but to whom much is given, much is expected. And I have been blessed with obviously a beautiful daughter because of this hospital and because of the amazing work of all the nurses and staff and of course, the legendary Dr. Leonard Bailey, who saved my daughter's life. I've been blessed to work with a team of amazing professionals at K-Frog for the last 27 years, and this award is partly theirs as well. I remember when my daughter was born and we did an emergency adoption of her, and I wasn't able to be in the room with her yet because it was an emergency adoption and you had to go through some paperwork before we could visit her in the NICU while she awaited her open heart surgery. And I remember some of the nurse and some of the staff in 5800, or actually the NICU where she was staying, would let me know when we were able to come in and be with her that they had spent the first couple days of her life praying over her. You know, that's an amazing gift, one of the small gifts that this hospital does for children that are sick. The nurses, the doctors, the staff all care for these children, and this is everything to me. I promised the day that we got our daughter that I would do whatever I had to give back to this hospital, because for the longest time I wanted to be a mom and was unable to, but through adoption and through the life-saving gifts of this hospital, I was able to become a mom for the first time. She's now 13, and I know I will share this with her when I get home tonight. I'll share this with my K-Frog family, and I share this with you, the generous donors, the people that help us support these children like my daughter. So thank you very much.
The Dr. Leonard L. Bailey Outstanding Clinician Award was established in 2015 to recognize lifelong dedication and distinguished service provided to children by a clinician at Loma Linda University Children's Hospital. This year's award is sponsored by the Loma Linda University Children's Hospital Department of Pediatrics and its Division of Neonatology. And it is my absolute honor and privilege to announce my dear friend, Dr. Riccardo Peverini, as our award recipient. Dr. Peverini is the embodiment of a neonatologist who contributes to the organization's mission in a profoundly significant way as a dedicated provider and pioneering administrator. For over 32 years, he has continued to provide outstanding care to his newborn patients at Loma Linda University Children's Health. On behalf of all the patients you serve and your colleagues, congratulations.
I was very, very surprised to receive a letter saying that I had been honored in this way. It's a huge honor. There are other individuals that have received it in the past that I have a huge amount of respect for. I don't really see this as an award that I deserve in any way unilaterally. I really see it as a recognition of the team of people that I get to work with, the individuals that I've learned from, those that on a daily basis are there in the neonatal ICU taking care of a baby at the bedside, running the mechanical ventilation, the individuals that support the clinical pharmacy team, the information infrastructure team. There are so many people that are not physically there in the neonatal ICU, and yet whose work is just incredibly essential to the delivery of care. You know, receiving an award aptly named for Dr. Bailey is a huge honor. I have had the privilege of working with Dr. Bailey for many years, both before and after a cardiac intervention. That might have been a neonatal heart transplant, that might have been the repair of some congenital heart disease. And what Dr. Bailey was known for, all of his working career, is the can-do spirit, the optimism, the advocacy for the most fragile and those that are probably having the least chance to survive. So when one gets an award such as this, and it's named after Dr. Bailey, it's just an added sort of privilege and honor for me.
This year, we are so honored to recognize our frontline healthcare workers with the Nancy B. Varner Lifetime Achievement Award. This year's award is generously sponsored by Daryl and Lorena Matthews. One of the definitions of resiliency is the understanding that life is full of challenges. While we cannot avoid many of these obstacles, we can remain open and willing to adapt to change. Our 2020 award recipients are the true example of the definition of resiliency. There are no words to express our gratitude to our frontline healthcare heroes who have labored tirelessly this past year to care for our community. We appreciate all of you and your incredible dedication to service. Thank you again for the impact you have made and continue to make daily, and for being our nation's guiding light in the face of adversity.
What a year it has been. We can't begin to thank our frontline healthcare workers enough for their sacrifices. Our next award is the Shirley Ann Pettis Award, which recognizes outstanding dedication and distinguished service to children. It is my absolute honor to announce the recipient of the Shirley Ann Pettis Award this year as the Walters Children's Charity Classic. Walters Children's Charity Classic was founded over 26 years ago by Steve and Kathy Keenley. Through their tireless efforts, they have raised over $5 million for Loma Linda University Children's Hospital. We deeply appreciate you, Steve, Kathy, and the entire Walters Children's Charity Classic Committee for their unwavering support of our patients. You have made a difference in the lives of thousands of children through your long-standing and deep commitment to our communities. This is the award, and let me share what it reads on the award. The Shirley Ann Pettis Award honoring outstanding dedication and distinguished service to children. Loma Linda University Children's Hospital Foundation 2020 to the Walters Children's Charity Classic. Congratulations. Thank you so much for what you've meant to the children of the Inland Empire.
Hello, my name is Kathy Keenley, and this is my husband Stephen, and we are with Walters Children's Charities Classic. This is our committee. We are thrilled and absolutely astounded to receive this award today.
My name is Steve Keenley, and I want to thank everybody, our committee members, our supporters, our sponsors, for supporting the Walters Children's Charity Classic that benefits Loma Linda University Children's Hospital, and we're thrilled to receive this Shirley Pettis Award from the Loma Linda University Children's Hospital. This is not a one-person effort to raise money for Loma Linda Children's Hospital. We've been doing this for a little over 25 years, and it's a team effort. It's a team effort with our committee and our committee members and support of all the businesses that support us within the Inland Empire. Our committee members are Scott Eisenberger, Kevin Mackey over here. We have Eugene Ponce, Pete King, and Brandon McCain from Caliber Collision Center, and representing them all is Pete King. John Briscoe, he couldn't be with us today. Jonathan Powell, owner of the Wheel Shop here in Riverside. Mike Bruising from Crown Printers, again, been with us for a long time. Keith Norris from K. Norris Jewelers. Michelle Hobson, and last but not least, one of our biggest cheerleaders, Tiffany Hoekstra, and then obviously my wife, who is the chairperson of our foundation, and truly the inspiration that actually inspires all of us in order to do as much as we can in order to give back to Loma Linda University Children's Hospital. Again, we thank people who help us and support us. We've had sponsors like Caliber Collision Center, Hub International, Enterprise, K. Norris, Richardson's RV. These have been with us for from the very onset of us going out and asking. We've had companies like Sun Country Marine that has helped us and supported us over and over and over. I just have a small list of actually we probably have nearly about, I'm going to say 75, 80 sponsors that come back year after year and help us and support us. But again, we couldn't do it without the team, and if you have an opportunity to buy and spend local money, we really would appreciate you supporting all of the local businesses that help and support us. Not only does it put sales tax dollars back into the community, but it also helps them support local charities like Loma Linda University Children's Hospital or the Walters Children's Charity Classic. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to each one of our awardees, and thank you for what you do for our children. Reflecting on this evening's theme of resiliency, we'd like to share the journey of an incredibly resilient little girl, Paige.
I got the call to take in a 3-month-old. A 3-month-old failure to thrive. And when I saw her, she was tiny. Super, super tiny, super sick. And 3 months old and 6 pounds.
She had been starved for a period of time. She was dehydrated. Had she not come to medical attention or come to the hospital when she did, she would have had days to live.
She was living with her biological parents in a non-operational trailer that was parked outside of a home. The trailer had no electricity, no running water. Paige had no place to sleep. She was sleeping in a urine-soaked car seat inside of the trailer. Paige's dad would actually put alcohol in Paige's bottle to try to get her to go to sleep faster, and would also blow marijuana smoke directly into her face for the same reason, because she was fussy and hungry and crying, and he wanted her to just go to sleep. The officers noticed that she had a rash that was covering almost her entire body. You could see all of her bones. There was just no fat on her body whatsoever. They took custody of her, and she was eventually transported to Loma Linda, and that's when I started talking to Dr. Sikkema.
She was the most malnourished, cachectic baby that I've seen. She was so significantly underweight and miserable that I was worried that she really would not survive or would not do well. She weighed just about 7 pounds at just over 3 months, so she was below the average weight of a newborn baby. You could see her ribs, her bones, her skin was basically hanging off of her, and was severely dehydrated and had a widespread yeast infection of her skin.
In our field, children typically come to the hospital with injuries that are not completely explained by the history that's provided. Those could include abusive head trauma, burns, fractures, abdominal injuries. In those cases, a forensic pediatrician is called in to evaluate the case and to give a determination on the nature of the injuries. Typically, we respond to about 2,500 cases of child abuse in a year. Initially with COVID, there was a drastic decrease in the calls made to the child abuse hotline in San Bernardino County. This really happened across the entire nation because children weren't in schools, and teachers are really the primary reporter of child abuse. That didn't last very long, however. Just a few months into COVID, we started to see a drastic increase in the number of egregious cases of child abuse. So I've done this for 16 years. And within, I would say, like 2 or 3 months of COVID, suddenly, whereas we would normally have maybe 2 cases a week of severe abuse, we were seeing 6, 7 cases of severe child abuse a week.
Prior to the pandemic, I averaged about 25 cases on my caseload. And since the pandemic started, I'm up to an average of 45 to 50 cases that I currently have assigned to me. And there are 9 of us in my unit, and we all have caseloads like that.
I got to the desk, and the nurse, I told her who I was, and she was like, "Oh, okay, this is your little peanut right here." I just see a swing that looked like a swing with just blankets in it. And I started crying immediately because she was just so small and so sickly looking. I held onto her, and she held onto my finger, and she just because that's it. She just knew from that day. She just became part of us.
We were just kind of gifted her.
It was probably the first time in a long time I've cried at the end of a case, because to think where that child was and the fact that she had no hopes of a future with her parents, and to see how far she had come and that she'd really had such a loving and giving family, it just really one of the most rewarding experiences I've had with a case to see an outcome like that.
You know, when people told me the gala was gonna, I mean, I've done this for 16 years and it kind of flies under the radar. Child abuse isn't really something people want to hear about. They're very glad that there's a group of people who are handling it. But it's sad and it's difficult. And to highlight this in a gala, it's just really rewarding. It tells me that people really are putting child safety as a priority. I mean, we work in a county now where we have such strong partnerships. People really take it seriously and respond and do what they need to do to protect children.
I really can't even put into words how important Loma Linda Children's Hospital and our forensic pediatricians are to the work that we do. Kids, when they're given the right doctors, the right follow-up visits, the right environment to thrive in, I find can be very resilient.
Children are so resilient. They can have horrible things happen to them and be so ill and yet still thrive.
A huge thank you to all the donors
Yeah,
and
thank
everything.
you all very much for your support. Without it, she probably wouldn't be here. She doesn't understand it, exactly yet right now, but thank yous from Paige also.
We thank Paige, and we thank Paige's family for sharing their story with us. We would like to help the next Paige. We would like to help the next little peanut that comes our way. So if you're looking at the thermometer up above me, you might notice that we hit our goal for our NeuroNavigator, and thank you. It is an amazing thing that you've just done. But now we have some more children to help. We would like to help the next Paige. We would like to help the next family that needs help. And we're going to do that by having our live auction. Now, if you've been to the gala before, you're going to recognize this is a little bit different tonight. Not exactly the same thing, but the result will be the same. Collective giving, collective thanking each other for giving. In fact, if you want to go into the chat window and encourage people to give more than they think they should while feeling great about it, that would be fantastic. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask you to follow along. I'm going to get my phone out, just like you might want to do this if you're watching on your PC, your laptop, your smart TV, get your phone out, and you can scroll down here to the silent auction. I know we're talking live auction items right now, but follow along. Click that silent auction button, and then right below it says view by category, and you're going to click other. We're trying to confuse you, right? We're trying to hide them. So you have great chance if you follow along. Go to other, and when you get to other, then the live auction items will appear. You'll be able to read the description, see some beautiful pictures, and most importantly, click the donate button, click the bid button, and you'll be able to give and place a bid. All of our auction items will remain open through Sunday, but we are going to start bidding right now and get it going. So are you ready? Are you ready for some live auction craziness, everybody? You ready to take home some wonderful packages and help the next little peanut that needs our help? We are ready here in the studio. We hope you are too. We've got some friends helping us, going to tell us about our live auction items. Let's turn it over to Carrie.
I can hardly talk after Paige's story, but I'm going to get through this for our kids. So we're going to talk about baseball, and who doesn't love baseball, but more importantly, who doesn't love baseball when it's for our kids? Our first package tonight includes 4 San Manuel dugout club seats to a regularly scheduled Los Angeles Dodgers home game of your choice. An on-field experience and an autographed baseball for the 2021 season. Thank you to the San Manuel Band of Mission Indians for donating this great package. Game date to be mutually agreed upon. Do it. Bid on it for our kids. Thank you.
So here we go, everybody. This is your chance to place your bids, raise some incredible generosity, and this is the best. This is the exclusive access, private club space, multiple bars, complimentary food, in-seat service, private restroom. I don't know. You can't get any better. I think if you yell down in front at any point, you're talking to Mookie Betts or Clayton Kershaw. This is a fantastic, fantastic package. We've already got some bids going on, everybody. Demi came in at $1,000. Andy's in at $15,000. Then Priscilla at $2,000. Demi at $25,000. Becky came in at $4,000. Demi came back, and Demi really wants this one. We love you, Demi. She went to $5,000, but Becky's now back in at $6,000. You got to place your bids fast and furious, everybody. They are going wonderful. I don't think Demi or Becky is planning on taking you. Probably not. You might ask them, but probably not. So you have to place your own bids. These items are open right now on your phone. Again, if you haven't found it yet, you've got to click on the silent auction and then by category, and then find the other button. It is hidden there, but I promise you, it is worth it. Find it, bid on it. Becky is winning right now, I believe, at $6,000. I might be behind a little bit with the latency, but I think she's winning. You got to come in and take away that from Becky if you'd like to right now. Dodgers, I know we won the 60 game thing last year, but this is the big one, right? The 162 full season. Bauer, Betts, there's nothing better. Go bid on it right now. They're open through Sunday, but bid on it now. We're going to turn it back to Heather to see what our next live auction item is.
And what a great way to celebrate our World Series champions. Our next live auction item is a very special opportunity. This package includes 2 of Redland's finest. Imagine a dinner for 12 catered by Olive and Citrus at the historic Burridge Mansion, including a VIP tour. This incredible mansion is an architectural jewel and historic treasure dedicated to the well-being and happiness of children in need. This package will be a beautiful evening out, and who couldn't use one? This is hosted by Tim and Carol Rochford, owners of the Burridge Mansion, with dinner provided by Olive and Citrus and Redlands. Thank you, Nabel Ayub and Paul Emerson, owners of Olive and Citrus, and Tim and Carol Rochford, for this amazing, unique experience.
Dinner, tour, mansion. You got to put those 3 words together and just bid. At some point, you're going to want to get out of your house. At some point, if you haven't already, in the near future. And this is a fantastic way to do it. Down the road, whenever it makes sense for you, an incredible dinner, incredible VIP tour. Bring 11 friends. If you don't have 11 friends, we will provide them for you. We've made those arrangements. A gourmet, multi-course, people are shaking their head. Don't do that. Multi-course. I need 11 friends. Are you guys my friends? Yeah. All right. There are 3 of us here in the studio. Gourmet, multi-course dinner. Give now and support. But I got to tell you, this thing's already going crazy. Veronica started off at $750. John came in, bumped it all the way up to $2,000. Johnny at $2,250, and John came back in at $25, and Veronica at $2,750, and John at $3,000, Johnny at $3,250. It's going nuts. You got to get in there and bid like crazy because Johnny and Veronica are battling for it right now. I think somebody knows how incredible this package is going to be. All these items are available right now on your phone. Just click, silent auction, view by category, click other, and then you're there. And you can bid like nuts and try and take it away from Johnny. He's winning at $3,250 right now. We need $3,500 to go. These items will stay open until Sunday, but I'm telling you what, bid right now. Bid fast, bid furious. Good luck, everybody. Let's find out what our next item is. Let's turn it over to Trevor.
But what a great evening that will be. Now, this next auction item is definitely going to get your adrenaline going. It's an exclusive Porsche driving experience. Live the life of speed for 2 at the Porsche Experience Center in Los Angeles, California. I guarantee it is the most fun you will ever have driving in LA. This package includes your own personal driving coach on the 53-acre driver development course, and after a day of racing, you'll be able to spend the afternoon enjoying lunch at the award-winning 917 restaurant. Thank you to Porsche Experience Center in Los Angeles for this great experience. Let's hand it back over to Jim to see where the bids are.
They're going fast and furious, Trevor. What else can I say? It has to be fast and furious at this point. You will experience the luxury of speed. I know many of you already do. This one will be kind of legal, though. So your own personal driving coach as well. And here's the crazy thing. They encourage you to go fast. They really do. So I would just bid like nuts on this. Even if you don't want to do it, you guarantee you know somebody who will want to enjoy this 50-acre driving development course. It's like your ultimate driving playground. It's fantastic. But guess what? Once again, the bidding is already going nuts. Steve came in at $500, Johnny at $600, and Steve came back, and Johnny came back, and Tim came back, and Johnny Hernandez. Johnny, we love you. You can bid on every package, Johnny. We love you. Tim Day came in at $1,000. That didn't stop Johnny. He's at $1,200, and now you've got to give. You can also click I think it's custom amount. If you want to click more than you think you should while feeling great about it, go right ahead. Johnny's in at $1,200 right now. We need a bid of at least $1,300, but you can continue continue bidding on this through Sunday. But I'll tell you what, early bird catches the worm most likely. So get in there. If you don't, you're going to see Johnny speeding by at like 3,000 miles an hour all the way to winning this package. Heather, what's next?
Thanks, Jim. I am so excited about this next item. We have a gorgeous 18-karat white gold emerald necklace. This stunning piece includes an emerald surrounded by a halo of diamonds. The round brilliant cut emerald is 0.69 carats, and the round brilliant cut diamonds are 0.15 carats. This is absolutely breathtaking. The pictures don't do it justice, and this is definitely a must-have for one special lady in our audience tonight. Thank you to Paul Emerson at Emerson Fine Jewelry in downtown Redlands for your continued support over the years.
Absolutely, absolutely. They have been so fantastic. All of our live auction donors, thank you so much. You will sparkle, you will stun with this gorgeous 18-karat white gold emerald necklace. I get to share this screen with somebody. This is fantastic. This beautiful necklace, which we have no idea if you can see well right now or not, includes an emerald surrounded by a halo of diamonds. Make some noise at home if you have an anniversary coming up in the next 12 months. I have used that joke for 10 years at this gala. It's a tradition.
We know, Jim.
It's a tradition. Should I make it? That's it. I will never use it again. You will stun. You will amaze. It is fantastic. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous necklace. We'd love for you to bid on it. We have, you know what? I'm not sure I'm supposed to say who the winning bids are right now. Who's bidding on this? Maybe some people are bidding kind of discreetly and they want to give a surprise to their spouse or something for a birthday or anniversary. So let's just say it is open. It is available. And we started at 500, went to 1,015, and there's another bid right now at 2,000. There's another bid at 2,500. Get in right now while you can. It's a fantastic, beautiful piece, and we would love for you to have it. Thanks again to Paul Emerson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's puppy time. Carrie, introduce us to your friend.
Well, I know this next item will build up some excitement. My wife and daughter will probably bid the roof. Who doesn't love a puppy?
Aww.
We have the sweetest little guy here with us tonight. He's adorable. This little guy is a Maltipoo, which is a cross between a Maltese and a poodle. They're known for their fun-loving and affectionate nature, and this little one is ready for his forever home. Thanks to Sweet Happy Puppies for this wonderful donation to support our young patients, our kids. Jim, let's find this adorable puppy his new home.
I am so hoping my family's not watching right now. We have one beautiful Percy. We love you. We love you, Percy. You're a fantastic dog and all that. But that puppy is amazing. I am trying not to look at it right now myself. We obviously we love high, crazy bids at these events. But in this particular case, we definitely want you to know exactly what you are doing. And that's why we are so thrilled that we can allow you to bid on these items in a very unique way this year and allow you to still bid through Sunday. I can't look. I'm going to take him home if I look. I know I already saw him. He's beautiful. So this is a great opportunity for you to take a peek now and then make your decision here as afterwards. Place a bid tonight, place a bid all the way through Sunday. He's loyal, he's affectionate. He loves Russian poetry, he loves red wine, long walks on the beach. He's a Mariners fan. I don't know why, but very, very cool dude. He's ready to go. He's just new, and now I want to look. Oh my gosh. Heather doesn't want to give him up either. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're looking for that forever home for our puppy. I know Janet's in the lead right now, and on one hand, I wish you all the best, Janet. I don't know if it's going to hold out through Sunday, but good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's turn it back to Trevor for our next item.
Thank you, Jim. Well, this next package sounds like a great getaway, and who isn't ready for a change of scenery? We have a fantastic vacation for 7 days and 6 nights in Northwest Paradise at the Eagle Loft in Pacific City, Oregon. Enjoy the stunning view of the Pacific Ocean and watch the resident eagles in the tall spruce trees. This beautiful home offers 3 master bedrooms with king beds and private ocean views and a large bunk room for the kids. This home sleeps 10 and is available for mutually agreeable dates.
I want to go there.
Right?
Oregon. My goodness. Go see my brother. So we have 7 days and 6 nights in this beautiful Northwest Paradise. What a way to finally get out, if you haven't already. A very short flight, fantastic way to get out. almost like a staycation, but still far, far away in one sense. So this is a beautiful, beautiful home. I'm reading here because I love this sentence. It's perched well above the high tide mark on the south end of Pacific City in Pacific Sea Watch. Do you know where that is? It's not where you are now. It's not your home. You get out, enjoy a fantastic getaway, and support this wonderful hospital as well. I have read a lot on this property. It is basically, in my opinion, the epitome of family luxury. You will not be disappointed. Private ocean views everywhere you look. It's just fantastic. I'm just going to go for it. I mean, and you can comfortably sleep up to 10 people. So again, just maybe two families go in on it together. And the date is to be mutually agreed upon. So don't worry about that. Plenty of time to figure out when you're going. Let's find out who's winning. Cynthia came in at $1,000. Ernie came in at $1,500. Cynthia's back in at $2,000. If you would like to go, you would like an auctioneer that can't talk. You will need to bid $2,500 to outbid Cynthia, but I think Cynthia wants this one. She might just get it. So please place your bids now all the way through Sunday. We thank Dr. and Mrs. Donald Hall for this wonderful donation. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of the live auction. Let's turn it back to Carrie.
Thanks, Jim. I think we've saved the best for last. So have you ever been standing in the Southwest line, you're C-20, you know you're in the back of the plane, you look out the window and there's that beautiful Gulf Stream taxiing by. We have an amazing private jet ride for up to 8 guests. Take to the skies in luxury with 7 of your friends with this exclusive private jet ride. Enjoy this high-class experience by hopping on a plane just 20 minutes before departure. Save hours by bypassing those lovely, lovely lines with TSA. Bid on this jet and plan a 2-night, 3-day weekend trip for golf, skiing, or just a great getaway with family and friends. Experience the easy way to fly. This amazing flight is donated by Wayne Miner. Dates to be mutually agreed upon. Don't miss this chance.
Absolutely. A fantastic, fantastic item. Again, if you have an anniversary, birthday, anybody in your family does in the near future, next year or more, this is the way to go. Bid secretly if you want, make it a surprise. You got 8 people going, so 8 happy travelers right now. We have a bid of $5,000. Next bid is $7,500. I am not good at math, but I am pretty sure that means you can get this right now for less than $1,000 a person. Audience, did I do that right? Yep. Less than $1,000 a person. 8 of you can get together and have an amazing private jet journey. The flight time is up to 3 hours in each direction, so almost anywhere Western United States. Dates to be mutually agreed upon. Again, mutually agreed upon dates, so plenty of time to figure out when you're doing, get people together and make it happen. You can enjoy this all the way from a year from now. So plenty of time. Get together. Fantastic job. Ernie, thank you for your bid. Thank you for your bid at $5,000. You've bid on some other packages as well, Ernie, so thank you for supporting. You are currently winning at $5,000. I wish you all the best, but our live auction items are open through Sunday evening. So bid now, bid early. Thank you for your generosity so far. We're going to turn it over to Heather.
Thanks, Jim. And don't forget the donations, silent and live auction are going to remain open until Sunday, April 11th at 7 p.m. Pacific time. The winning bidders will be notified by email. Now, please welcome back Carrie Heinrich.
Thank you, Jim, Trevor, and Heather. And thank you again to our amazing partners for supporting the live auction. We'd like to take the time now to review this past year. Last year wasn't just another year. It was a year of universal disruption, incredible pain, challenges, and remarkable resilience and cooperation. Let's take a minute to reflect.
the spread of the coronavirus. The World Health Organization says the risk of the virus expanding worldwide is now classified as very high. 16 cases so far have been detected and confirmed in the U.S.
There are now more than 80,000 cases worldwide, and the outbreak is also sparking fears on Wall Street, the Dow plunging more than 1,000 points on Monday.
We need to bend the curve in the state of California. That requires of this moment that we direct a statewide order for people to stay at home.
My heart is full today as I think back over the last few weeks and what this institution has gone through. All of you in the clinical world in particular came into this business. We became health professionals to help in times of need. And yet this time we have been challenged to the max as we've watched our hospital face so many uncertainties. We have an unknown enemy, something we can't see or feel, and yet it's put us to the maximum challenge in all of our careers.
So I'm Dr. Martin, and I think I have the best job in the world. But COVID has been crazy. I've never seen anything like it.
Sugar, her bedtime was one.
And it's so frightening. You know, we're scared too every day. We come in and I have a family. But also, part of me feels like I've prepared my whole life for this.
So today I want to personally thank each one of you, all the way from our doctors, nurses, staff, respiratory therapists, cleaners, all the people involved with the role you have played in keeping us safe. You make us all proud to show this kind of commitment, this kind of energy, this kind of skill as we face this crisis.
Today we are out here to thank everybody here at the hospital for what they do for their work while all of this is going on, and how much this means to everybody in the community, and including us, the first responders, for everything they do for us.
The Commission has reviewed all of your submitted documentation and the findings from your recent site visit. The Commission on Magnet has unanimously voted to credential Loma Linda University Medical Center as a Magnet organization.
COVID-19 and racial injustice are significant problems facing our society today. And there is no doubt that there are challenges. It may look scary, but I have to tell you, I have hope. I know we can overcome these challenges together.
My absolute honor and privilege to officially notify you that the Commission on Magnet has unanimously voted to credential Loma Linda University Children's Hospital as a Magnet organization. Thank you so much. Can you hear the celebration?
Saw a parade of law enforcement come by ringing their sirens just to thank all of us here at the hospital during this time. It's amazing to have that support. I feel like the community has really come together to show us in visual and hearing that they're here to support us.
Thank you, and may God bless you into the future as we continue to face the challenges ahead.
Over the last year, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected the lives of so many. And we want to thank all of you who demonstrated extraordinary courage during these unprecedented times. What an incredible evening, and congratulations to this year's award recipients. On behalf of every child who has been a patient at Loma Linda University Children's Hospital, thank you for making a difference tonight.
Thanks so much, Trevor. I'm proud to say we're at $323,441 of tonight's goal, and that is incredible. And it's not too late to give and to share tonight's program with family and friends. Don't forget, you can still donate and bid on silent and live auction items until Sunday, April 11th at 7 p.m. Pacific time. The winning bidders are going to be notified by email. And be sure to look out for our grand total reveal next week by email and on social media. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we look forward to seeing you next year.